Heading into the 1997 NBA draft, there was literally no question about who was going to be the number one pick. Wake Forest Tim Duncan was the obvious prize, but the draft lottery ensured that we'd have some drama. Of course, in real life, the Spurs won the lottery and used Duncan to start a dynasty alongside David Robinson, which brought 5 titles to San Antonio over Duncan's long career. But what if someone else had won the lottery? Technically, the Boston Celtics had the best chance at over 27%, but the Philadelphia 76ers are the more interesting landing spot. Had they gotten Duncan, they wouldn't have traded so many players away to try and shed cap to bring in Kevin Garnett, a move that you'll remember never actually happened. So let's roll back the clock, cook the books, and let the big fundamental play alongside Allen Iverson, Jerry Stackhouse, and the rest of the 76ers. As you can see, pretty stacked. I mean, this team, or at least a version of them, went to the finals in the early 2000s, so it's not too surprising that they're pretty good. I think obviously Tim Duncan is going to make a huge impact. As usual, we're going to give the experiment 5 years, so it'll get us into AI's prime years, should let us see where Tim Duncan's heading, and then after that we might skip forward, see how things end up. And of course, we'll make periodic checks in with the San Antonio Spurs.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
But for now, let's go ahead and kick off year one. In year one, Tim Duncan picks up 13.8 points, 10.8 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 1.9 blocks per game en route to winning Rookie of the Year and making first team All-Rookie. However, in saying that, we have a relatively surprising end to the season. As you can see, there's no Spurs in the playoffs. However, the 76ers are the 1 seed. Considering in real life the bulk of this team only won 31 games, you gotta say that so far this experiment is a rousing success. Between Joe Smith having a dominant scoring series and Tim Duncan's suffocating defense, the 76ers are through to the 3rd round, where they will take on Steve Smith and Dikembe Mutombo's Atlanta Hawks. Joe Smith continues to put in work, and Allen Iverson also joined the party in round 2, but now things are about to get very difficult because Michael Jordan and the real-life champion Chicago Bulls are coming to town.
What a bloodbath, folks!
Look, you're seeing the highlights. Jordan is absolutely torching us this series. He's making Joe Smith look like prime Byron Russell here, and heading into Game 6, our best chances that Timmy D continues to dominate in the low post, but otherwise, I think this might be the end of the run. 2 minutes to go. Chicago up by 7 at home. Let's see if Iverson, Timmy D, and the rest of the boys can get back in this one. Iverson coming off this screener from Derek Coleman, looks to pull up over Dennis Rodman, then finds him streaking for an easy dunk. 1 possession later, Ron Harper is slacking here. Timmy D finds AI wide open, hits a 2. Sixers down by 3. The Sixers are mounting a furious comeback. Derek Coleman takes on Dennis Rodman, great defender, but he can't defend this. Coleman puts the Sixers down by just 1. All right, 1 minute to go. We're going to stick with this, see how it ends up. Jordan bringing the ball down the court. Oh, he tries to drive. Doesn't work. Gets a floater. Hits it. 59% contested. Of course, with Jordan in the mix, it doesn't really matter. Chicago back up by 3. Coming out of the timeout, Sixers down by 3. There's about 50 seconds on the clock. Timmy D inbounding, looking for somebody. Finds... Oh my goodness, what a terrible pass from Tim Duncan. Michael Jordan picks it off. Jerry Stackhouse can't field it, but then Michael Jordan gets a turnover. Jerry Stackhouse returns the favor. Stackhouse driving, looking. Oh, Jordan fouls. Jerry Stackhouse going to the line. Sixers down by 3, 40 seconds on the clock. Jordan not very happy with that call. You would think as a superstar he would get a little bit of leeway, but he's not. Jerry Stackhouse hits his first one. Sixers only down by 2, 93-95. 40 seconds to go. Game 6. Stackhouse looks to make it a 1-point game. He puts it up. He makes it. And after that wild sequence, we are now down to a 1-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Jordan with the ball. That's where you want it if you're a Bulls fan, of course. Nobody else should have it, except maybe Steve Kerr, I guess, in these kind of situations. Michael Jordan hits a step back. Michael Jordan buries the step back jumper over Jerry Stackhouse. He is on a tear today. All right, we are right back where we started, except now we have 28 seconds left on the clock. Tim Duncan looking to inbound the ball. This time he does find AI. No turnover here. AI looking to go to work against Ron Harper. Drives the lane, looks for something, gets stuffed. I'm not sure if that was Ron Harper or Rodman, but it was definitely one of them. Scottie Pippen gets the rebound, is fouled by Derek Coleman. Is he going to the line or they have a foul to give? No, he's going to the line. So Scottie Pippen can basically put this game out of reach, makes the first. If he makes the next one, it is a 5-point ball game, 20.8 seconds on the clock. He probably ices the game here if he makes it, and he does. It's going to be very, very tough for the Sixers to make anything happen. They don't have a lot of great 3-point shooters. AI can do it, of course, but... Ooh, okay, AI hits the shot. That was quick. That was quick enough. Down by 3, 15 seconds left to go. They're going to have to foul, and they foul Michael Jordan. Not the person you want to foul, probably. You would love to have gotten the worm there, but of course he was inbounding, which is a smart choice by Coach Phil Jackson, because you do not want Dennis Rodman shooting free throws pretty much ever. Jordan hits the first. It's a 4-point ball game. Again, if he hits this one, I think it's pretty much over. There it is, yeah. If the Bulls are going to make their free throws, they're going to be tough to beat, especially in this situation. We need a quick three here. Goes to Joe Smith. He takes it and makes it. There's a chance. There's always a chance. If they can get it to Ron Harper maybe, or Scottie Pippen, maybe he'll miss. Ron Harper with the ball. He gets fouled by AI. He's going to the line. 2-point ball game, 8 seconds on the clock. If he makes both of these, we're done. I mean, I've been saying that a lot, and the Bulls keep making their free throws, which is too bad, but what can you do? And there you go. The Bulls free throw their way out of this loss. I don't think there's going to be any late game heroics. I know I've said that multiple times now, but oh my gosh, Joe Smith again. Oh, he misses. Tim Duncan gets the rebound, but the game's over. The clock has run out. Of course, we would have loved to see them win in year one, but that was always going to be a tough test for the 76ers team. They're going to go into year two. They know they can compete. They know they have the horses to run against the Bulls. I mean, it was very close. They took them to 7 games. They took them to the brink of game 6. They almost won this one. And, you got to give it up to a young team like that. Tim Duncan, AI, going to be 1 year older, 1 year better. And we are going to get out of here and see who wins these finals. See if the Bulls can finish the job. And unsurprisingly, the Bulls have won the championship. Although in a little bit of a surprise, they were going against the monster mash burn Dallas Mavericks instead of the Utah Jazz. But still, the end result is the same as was in real life. Now, let's go ahead and move on to year 2. We are here in season 2. And as you can see, Joe Smith has left the team, unfortunately. But the good news is, I've heard it from a very good source, that the team has been in the gym. We have been practicing.
We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we're talking about practice. Not a game. We're talking about practice.
And we are ready to win a championship. So let's get on to season number 2. In year 3, Tim Duncan averages 16.4 points, 12.1 rebounds, 3.1 assists, and 2.4 blocks en route to making third-team All-NBA for the first time in his career. But of course, the most important thing is that the Sixers are the 1 seed yet again. And here's something interesting. Yes, the Spurs did make the playoffs this year, and part of it is because Keith Van Horn has raised his scoring from 9.8 points per game to 16.2. Now, he's still coming off the bench, but obviously becoming a very key contributor for the San Antonio Spurs.
That's pretty interesting.
With that said, let's see if our boys can take care of Steve Smith and Dikembe Mutombo once again. AI has been going off this series, but unfortunately some tough defense from Dikembe Mutombo has kept the series close. So let's see who's going to win this one in Game 5. All right, my apologies. I was a bit slow on the uptake. Went through the sim a little bit too fast, but the good news is the 76ers are through. It was a pretty dominating win, to be honest with you. I think they won by 14 points or something like that, so no big dramas there. Anyways, let's move on to round 2. And round 2 is going to be a test because they're going up against Penny Hardaway and the Magic. However, the Magic don't really have any big guys, so we should be fine, I think. Tim Duncan probably going to dominate. AI has been throwing haymaker after haymaker. Unfortunately, the Magic have forced a Game 7. Let's see who comes out on top and goes on to face Michael Jordan and the Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals. 1 minute, 41 seconds on the clock. Philly down by 1. They are at home, so they do have the home court advantage. Let's see if they can pull this one out. Off the inbound, Allen Iverson drives the lane, finds Tim Duncan for a wide open dunk. Philly up by 1. Kurt Thomas gets a favorable matchup in the post against Aaron McKee. He goes to work, puts up the jumper. Magic up by 1. All right, 50 seconds on the clock. We will stick with this one until they call a timeout. Allen Iverson, ooh, he had some speed, gets through the lane, goes right at Penny. Allen Iverson taking this game, putting the team on his back, showing Penny who is boss with that speed. Mark Price brings the ball up the court. I love these Orlando jerseys. I wish they would go back to them more often. The pinstripes really work. Finds Penny. Penny drives. AI picks him up. Flashes back out to Price. Price looking for somebody. Here comes, is that Byron Scott on the screen? Mark Price going to work. Is it a foul? Or is that a charge? Is that a charge or a blocking foul? It looks like a blocking foul the way Mark Price is celebrating, but I'm not sure. They did not put it up on the screen. That should be a charge. How is that a blocking? Is he going to the line? Oh my gosh, they called that a charge. Holy cow. Okay, Mark Price at the line. Very good free throw shooter. Orlando's up by 2. Okay, somehow Philly has the ball. Did he make that? Was that an and one and I just didn't notice? Maybe that's what happened. All right, Allen Iverson driving the lane. 20 seconds on the clock, down by 2. AI looks for a shot, gets it to somebody. Who is that? Collins? And he makes it. AI makes a shot over Penny Hardaway, ties this ball game up. Your man is eaten. He does not need practice. He is just that good. 15 seconds on the clock. Orlando has the ball. Tie ball game. Horace Grant looking to inbound, finds Penny Hardaway being guarded by Allen Iverson. AI needs to lock up here. play the best defense of his life. So looks like Magic are holding for the last shot. Can't blame him for that. Horace Grant gets a screen. Finds, who is that? Finds Byron Scott, a fader. Probably not the best shot, but he makes it anyways. Oh my God. It is all over, folks. Wow. What? Oh my God. Are you kidding me? AI, 96 feet, 94 feet. Does that count? We got to see that again. Ref, show it to us, please. Oh my God. What a shot.
He is him.
What a game. Is that for real? I hope it didn't hit my mic too hard so y'all didn't hear that. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, they're not going to show it, of course. Come on, show us the count. Show us the count. Okay, here we go. Wait, oh, they didn't even show it. They didn't even show it. It counted. They didn't even show us it counted at the buzzer. Okay, wow. What a game. Okay, there you go. The 76ers are moving on Allen Iverson's 96-foot full court shot. Down by two. Incredible. Incredible.
I ain't never ever seen you act like this before.
All right, after that game, you have to hope that we can beat the Bulls and win a championship because it does not get much better than that. Let's see how we do in the Eastern Conference Finals. Philly makes pretty quick work of Chicago considering what happened in the last series, but now it's going to get a bit tougher because next up is the big ticket, Mr. Kevin Garnett himself, and Stephon Marbury as well in the final. Let's see how AI and Timmy D handle this one. All right, the playoff run may end here, ladies and gentlemen. It is Game 6. The Timberwolves hold a 3-2 series advantage, largely, honestly, behind Stephon Marbury and Christian Laettner. Marbury's been going point for point with AI, and Laettner has surprisingly been holding down Tim Duncan for the most part. It's time to see if the boys can pick up a game and force Game 7, or if the Timberwolves are going to win this whole thing. Here we go. All right, we may be at the end here, folks. The 76ers are down by 8 with 1:16. Laettner at the line. If he makes these, it's probably over. He makes the first. Not great. Let's see. Hopefully he misses the second so we can get back in this, but I don't know if he's going to. He does make the second, excuse me. Philly down. Why are we looking at this angle?
And then put it into
Philly down by 10. 1 minute on the clock. Gonna have to move fast. He gets an easy bucket there. AI making some moves. We'd love to see that. They're going to need a steal, or else we're going straight to... Oh, Stackhouse, put up your hand, my dude. Oh, my God, that was an easy steal they had right there. It looks like they're going to let the Timberwolves just dribble out the ball. Scott Skiles, I thought he was going to shoot a 3 there, but he does not. This, unfortunately, looks like it's going to be over. I will see you guys when we get to the confetti drop. Unless, we'll give it one more chance. Here we go. Come on, boys. There he is. Find him. Okay. 5-point ball game, everybody. No, 6-point ball game. Ooh, 6-point ball game. Come on, guys. Unfortunately, not a lot of good 3-point shooters on the team, so that makes it even tougher. They're gonna let it keep playing. They're not fouling Scott Skiles. I really thought they would go ahead and do that. No, they double, give it to Joe Smith. I think that's Joe Smith. They double again. Ooh, oh, they got a foul. Okay. Joe Smith to the line. His first shot is up, and it is a make. So that unfortunately, I say this a lot, and then I go back on my word, but that is probably the game. And he makes the second as well. 33 seconds left to go, 8-point ball game. You got to assume that's all she wrote, but we're going to stick with it because the last time we said it was over, they made some quick shots, and AI puts up, okay, back to 6. Come on, guys, we need a steal. Maybe somebody miss a free throw. We need something here. AI, work your magic. Nope, he's finally Scott Skiles. This is over. And there you have it. Philadelphia does make it to the finals in Timmy D's second year. Unfortunately, they just don't have enough horses to get over the Timberwolves this time out. Maybe next year we can make something happen. We'll just have to see how it goes, see who they pick up in free agency. Hopefully they can get a game stopper like Christian Laettner, which never thought I would say those words, but what can you do? Let's move on to year number 3. Welcome to season 3. As you can see, the 76ers are pretty much exactly how we left them last year. No big changes. I mean, there maybe is like, I don't know, maybe a rookie they picked up. Lou Porter, is that doing anything for you? Not really, not for me. But yeah, that doesn't really matter because as you can see, the 3 guys we're worried about, AI, Tim Duncan, Jerry Stackhouse, all progressing nicely, all young, should have several more years with them. I mean, I guess their contracts are kind of about to come up, but hopefully we can re-sign them. Hopefully we continue doing well. Let's get into year number 3. On his way to a second-team All-NBA selection, Tim Duncan averages 19.2 points, 13.5 rebounds, 3.4 assists, and 2 blocks a game. Unfortunately, in his regular season matchup against David Robinson, he still proves that he has a few more things left to learn. The good news, though, is that for the 3rd year in a row, the 76ers are the first first seed in the East. Let's see if they can take down Penny Hardaway just like they did last year. Between Duncan's suffocating defense and AI's silky smooth jump shot, the Philadelphia 76ers get through round 1 in relatively easy fashion. However, next up, we're going up against Michael Jordan. Once again, the inside-outside combo keeps working for the 76ers, especially with Tim Duncan showing Michael Jordan who's the boss.
Jackhammering those balls.
In the Eastern Conference Finals, we're going up against Ray Allen and the Bucks. Should be a tough test, but probably a little bit easier than what we just went up against. All right, I thought we were going to roll over this team, but Milwaukee is forced to Game 7. Let's see if we can finish this thing out and take a return trip to the finals. 1:46 left on the clock. Milwaukee up by 2, but we're in Philadelphia, so you got to assume they have the advantage. Let's see how this thing plays out. Right out of the gate, Aaron McKee hits this jumper to tie things up. A few possessions later, Ray Allen gets away on the fast break, hits a jumper, Bucks back up by 2. On the very next possession, AI checks back into the game and does what AI does. Look at him knife through the defense for an effortless layup. But tie ball game. 27 seconds left on the clock. It's a tie ball game. We will stick with this one. Collins with the ball, looking for somebody. Not the guy you want the ball in his hands, but maybe we can get it to somebody, okay? Oh my, no! Who is that? Terrell Brandon? No, that's too early for him. I'm not sure who that Brandon is, but he does have a star, so you know he's good. It looks like the Bucks are going to hold this for the last shot. Hopefully they miss. We can go into overtime. They're going to find Ray Allen. Oh my God, Ray Allen was wide open. Robinson, he misses. We're going into overtime. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, that's good. We love to see that. All right, we're back under 2 minutes left in overtime. Philly has built up a 4-point lead. Let's see how this thing finishes. Off the fast break, Brian Collins finds a cutting Tim Duncan. He hits the layup. Sixers up by 6. Milwaukee is not giving up though. Glenn Robinson comes off the screen, buries this triple. Off a Sixers miss, Michael Brewer throws the ball into Tim Duncan's back. Tim Duncan does this thing where he passes through Brewer's body, and Ronnie Coleman finishes things up. Sixers up by 5. 30 seconds on the clock. Philly still up by 5. AI takes it to the line. Let's see if he can ice this baby. First shot is up and it's a make. AI puts him up by 6. Second shot. Let's see how he does. He puts it up and ooh, he misses. He misses. Let's stick with it. Terrell Brandon, ball in his hand. Coming up the court. Needs to look for a quick shot, but unfortunately he's not moving very quickly. You'll note, I don't think Ray Allen is out here. I believe he fouled out, but Brewer finishes the bucket. Brewer gets the finish, talks some mad trash to Tim Duncan. He's going to go to the line, try for an and one opportunity, put Milwaukee down by just 3, but he rims it out. This time, it's going to be Tim Duncan at the free throw line. Look at that. He has such a weird free throw shot. I forgot about that. How he turns his feet and watch. Whoop. And he makes that one. Okay, we have a 6-point ball game, 16 seconds on the clock. Really 17. Brewer inbounding the ball. Has an open Terrell Brandon. He gets it to him. He's got to move fast. Come on, Terrell. Do something. No. Oh, he's trying to put on the moves on Allen Iverson, but it doesn't really do much. Finds Abel. Okay, here we go. 3. And he buries it. Terrell Brandon hits a 3. It's a 3-point ball game. There's a chance, everybody. All right, Philly's inbounding the ball. You got to assume they're fouling immediately. Yeah, Stackhouse gets fouled. Stackhouse to the line. He's a pretty decent free throw shooter, so this should be almost over, and he hits the first one. That's got to be the dagger. Here we go. Second one is up and in. Do the Bucks have any really, really incredible stuff happening here? Probably not. I don't know what he's doing. There we go. Okay. Robert Pack misses the shot. And the 76ers are moving on to the NBA Finals, where I believe they will be facing the LA Lakers, which isn't that what happened in real life this season, I believe? I mean, it happened sometime around here that AI's 76ers faced off against Kobe and Shaq, but here he gets a little bit extra backup in the form of Tim Duncan. Okay, I was correct. We are going up against the Lakers. They do have Kobe Bryant. They do have Shaquille O'Neal. They also have Kevin McHale, which is an interesting wrinkle, but let's see how this goes. Unsurprisingly, this one has been a fireworks show between Kobe and AI. It's going to come down to Game 7. Let's see who wins this finals. All right, we got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. LA has built up a 6-point lead. Let's see if Philly can get back in this thing. Pretty much immediately after I quit talking, AI bricks this step back, but Tim Duncan's there to clean it up. Sixers down by 4. With Shaq currently checked out, the Sixers are going to Tim Duncan, and he is bullying Eddie Jones. It's a 2-point ball game. And Big Diesel heard me talking about him. He cleans up this Kobe Bryant miss. Lakers back up by 4. And after Shaq gets a steal in the post, Kobe splits the defense. Lakers up by 6. 26 seconds on the clock. Kobe's at the line. He makes the first. This one may be out of reach, ladies and gentlemen. The 76ers may be going down in the finals once again. Second shot is up, and it is a make. All right, we will stick with this. 20 seconds on the clock. Really got to put something up. AI jacks one up. He makes it. Okay, it's a 5-point ball game. 16 seconds left. Probably nothing, but still, love to see him making shots. Now Nick Van Exel and his weird free throw shooting habits are going to the line. Does he still shoot from like way back in this game? No, he shoots from the line. Come on, get it right, 2K. They do so many other things right, but they can't have Nick Van Exel go stand at the back of the free throw line. Anyways, can he make a second? He does, yeah. All right, coming out of the timeout, 76ers have to shoot pretty much immediately to have a chance, and you know they're not going to do that. Oh, Jerry Stackhouse does. Is he going to make it? Oh my gosh, wow, what a shot. Oh my goodness. The Lakers have to keep making free throws because the 76ers cannot miss from deep. Van Exel gets the ball again. He's going to go to the line. He's happy about it, though, of course. Nick Van Exel, a good free throw shooter, I believe, in real life. I could be misremembering. All I remember about Nick Van Exel, though, is that he stood really far back. Is that wrong? Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that. He misses the first, though. So you're saying there's a chance. All right, Nick, miss this one too, please. No, he makes. All right, 5-point game, 11 seconds on the clock. Gonna have to shoot quickly. Bring it down, AI, jack up a 3, and make it, please. It said Brian Collins will be jacking up a 3. He misses. That's the ball game. They're going to foul again, but 5 seconds, 5 points. I don't think that's going to work. Hot Rod Williams. Good try, though. Van Exel makes again to wrap things up. And a second one is a make. Yeah, this one is over. It was a valiant effort. You know, they went to, I think I said this last year. They pushed the other team to the brink. They just don't have the horses yet. Maybe next year it'll happen. But for now, the Lakers get to celebrate their victory. I don't know why Shaq is number 45. That's kind of weird. I mean, that's really weird. But, you know, what can you do? All right, so we're going to get out of here. We'll go on to year number 4. Hopefully we can add another player or two, or maybe just AI and Duncan will continue to grow, and that'll be enough. But for now, it's back-to-back finals exits for the 76ers. Let's see what they do in year number 4. All right, we're here at the start of season 4. As you can see, the team has not changed very much, but of course, we just have all these young guys getting better. You know, it's pretty great when your third best player is only 25 years old and already 88 overall. I think this team definitely has a shot to make another NBA Finals. Hopefully this time we can win.
You know, I'm tired of getting the taste of them. I want the whole load.
In year 4, the big fundamental posts career highs of 20.8 points, 14.1 rebounds, 4.2 assists, and 2.8 blocks en route to making first team All-NBA. But the best news is the Sixers have the first seed for at least the 3rd year in a row, maybe 4, I can't quite remember. And this Hornets team should be beatable. They do have Dikembe Mutombo and Glenn Rice, but I think we have the horses to take them down. In round 1, Hornets rookie Desmond Mason was showing out, but unfortunately for him, Derek Coleman was feasting in the interior.
All series long, we've been able to penetrate their bigs.
The 76ers sweep, and now they're going to go on to play an aging Shawn Kemp in round 2. Round 2 is another sweep. The inside-outside combo of Tim Duncan and Jerry Stackhouse is too much for Shawn Kemp and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now we're moving on to a familiar foe. That's right, everybody. Put on your big boy pants. Greg Ostertag is coming back to town.
He is him.
No, but seriously, Penny Hardaway, always a tough matchup. Let's see how it goes. Uh-oh, it looks like I badmouthed Big O at the wrong time. Or at least his teammates are sticking up for him. We're in Game 7, folks. Let's see if we can make it to the finals and play against this Minnesota team. It has been a back and forth game, but with 2 minutes on the clock, Orlando leads by 5. The 76ers have to do something if they're going to get back in this one. And there is that something. Tim Duncan dominating the Big O. Hits this too. It's a 3-point ball game, folks. And after a magic miss, Allen Iverson goes right at Penny Hardaway, puts the moves, gets him stepping back, and then buries a J in his face. 1-point ball game. 90 seconds on the clock. We will stick with it, folks. We have a 1-point ball game. Penny Hardaway bringing the ball down the court, gets a screen from the Big O, feeds it to, I think that's Dennis Scott, going up against Coleman. Hits a very easy. Coleman not playing. Oh, that's Stackhouse, actually. Excuse me. I apologize, Mr. Coleman. Jerry Stackhouse playing some weak defense there. Orlando back up by 3. 1:13 on the clock. Allen Iverson being guarded by Penny Hardaway. Gets it to Tim Duncan. This has been a matchup the 76ers have liked. Duncan hits the fader. What a shot from the big fundamental. Mr. Greg Ostertag. Greg Ostertag cannot defend that shot. Scott back into the paint. This time I believe that is still Stackhouse. Ooh, Ostertag. Oh, he misses. He misses right at the rim. Oh my word, what is he doing? Aaron McKee drives the lane, looks, finds Coleman. Coleman hits over. No, he misses. Another easy miss, but he gets the rebound, puts it back up. Philly is up by 1 with 41 seconds left to go. What a wild sequence. Mark Price with the ball, finds Penny Hardaway, open for 3. Will he hit this? He misses. Tim Duncan grabs the rebound, gets it to Jerry Stackhouse. That's a foul. Stackhouse, I believe they have a foul to give, Or are they going to the line? Yeah, they have a foul to give. So we got to get it in a good free throw shooter's hands. Fortunately, most players on this team are pretty good free throw shooters, so it almost doesn't matter. Who is Derek Coleman going to inbound it to? He gets it into Allen Iverson. Penny Hardaway fouls him as expected. AI goes to the line. Try to put this one away. AI having a decent game. 19 points, 3 boards, 44% from the field. Puts the first one up. It is a make. That is now a 2-point ball game. He can put it up by 3, and he does. So we'll probably get a timeout here. Yeah, so I will see you after the timeout. All right, 26 seconds on the clock. Magic down by 3. They inbound the ball to Penny Hardaway. Penny looking for something. He's going up against AI. He does have the height advantage. He could probably get in the paint. Oh, he thought about the 3. Gets it to Kenny Anderson. Anderson thinks about it. Nope. He's looking for a screen. Gets the screen. Gets it into Penny Hardaway. Oh, with the jam. Mr. Greg. He's not having a great game. Look at Tim Duncan, 20 points, 21 rebounds. Big O is not having the best of games against our man, but, you know, he did put that one away. Jerry Stackhouse not to the line, 13.5 seconds. He really needs to hit these. He misses the first. Stackhouse, what are you doing? Oh, my word. Please do not lose this for us. All right, the B tier Michael Jordan makes his second free throw. It's a 2-point ball game, 13.5 seconds on the clock. Magic have the ball. Kenny Anderson coming up the court looking for something. Thought he was going to pull right there. He does not. Waits for the screen. Waits for the screen a little bit longer. There he takes it. Gets it into Penny. That's a matchup you have to love. Penny hits. It's a tie ball game. 0.5 seconds on the clock. I think we are definitely going to overtime unless the Philadelphia 76ers have some magic in store. Let's see what happens coming out of the timeout. All right, if they can shoot immediately, Philly will have a shot here. Not sure who this is inbounding the ball. I think that's a fake player. Although I've been wrong before. He's got to get it in. Got to find somebody. He gets it to AI. AI doesn't even get the shot off. All right, we're going to overtime. Oh, he almost made that. I don't think it would have counted, but he almost made that. All right, we're going to overtime, so I will see you toward the end of overtime. All right, 2 minutes on the clock in overtime. Orlando's up by 4. For some reason, the arena is very dark. I think the game might have glitched, and it took us from before. I don't know what's going on, but Derek Coleman does hit his first free throw, so it is now a 3-point ball game. He's taking his second. Hopefully he makes this. He makes it. You know, it's good to see them make free throws because if Jerry Stackhouse just made that free throw, this game will be over. Nick Anderson bringing the ball up the court. I'm just going to stick with this, right? We're not going to do the slow-mo because I'm already in the mood. All right, Penny Hardaway. This is a matchup you have to love. I've said it again. I'll say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. That is definitely a winning matchup for the Magic. They're up by 4. 1 minute, 45 seconds left to go. AI brings the ball up the court. Come on, get it to Duncan right there. No, he doesn't. He rips the triple, misses, but Duncan finishes with authority. Okay, sir. Okay, 2-point ball game. 1 minute 38 on the clock. Kenny Anderson. Is that Kenny Anderson or Nick Anderson? I'm not positive. Ooh, okay. Man, Penny is destroying AI. They really got to look at that matchup. Potentially switch Penny to AI to a different position, but not going to be able to do it, I don't think. AI. Oh my god. Okay, that was a questionable shot there for Mr. Iverson. Williams. I think that's Greg Williams. I'm not positive. All right. Again, they're exploiting this matchup. He does miss though. Penny misses his first one of those shots that we've seen. Get it to Tim Duncan's wide open. What are you doing? AI is ball hogging. Ugh. He needs to be a team player. This is the time, AI. Save your strength for the defensive end. Penny Hardaway with the ball. 58 seconds on the clock. Magic up by 2. Penny rips from 3. Is he going to make that? No, he misses. Duncan with the rebound. I think that's got to be like his 25th rebound by this point. Duncan's having a monster game, which is why AI should get him the ball right here. What is that? Allen! Why? Oh my gosh. All right. Williams bringing the ball down the court. This man is tired. So is Greg. He's got to look for Penny. They have to get it to Penny. Just get him in the paint against AI, and it's a bucket almost every time. Magic are holding the ball, though, because they do not have to shoot. They can run out some more clock. They're going to. I think we're going to get a Penny jumper here. Yes, if he makes this, we're in trouble. He misses, and there's no foul. I was worried about a foul for a second there, but no foul. 15 seconds on the clock. Get it in. Get it into Tim Duncan. Look at the matchup. Look at the matchup. We don't need to play for the last shot, guys. Get the ball into Tim Duncan. Send it to double overtime. He has an easy matchup here. Oh my god. Timmy hits. We're going to double overtime. Oh my god. All right. We're going to double overtime. I don't think the Magic can get off a shot. Those jerseys, by the way, are the jerseys I think that are coming back this year. So love to see that. It's a really good jersey. So I might pick one of those up, to be honest with you, even though I'm not that big of a Magic fan. I guess I can be a Paolo Banchero. He still plays for them, right? like they would trade him. Okay, come on, get the ball in, and yeah, that's the clock. All right, double overtime, Game 7, Eastern Conference Finals. I will see you when we get down into the pressure cooker. All right, 1:40 on the clock. Philly this time up by 2 heading into the end of this game. Let's see how they do. I went and checked the foul trouble. No one really is in trouble for fouls right now. But I also have to note that Tim Duncan, 28 points, 27 rebounds. And AI, I think, had like 34 points, 16 assists. So both guys filling up the stat sheet. It's a tie ball game, 1:30. Sorry, I didn't even catch who made that shot. They're going to have to double team Tim Duncan. It does matter. I thought he was going to make that, but he did not. Okay, so magic ball, tie ball game, 1:23. Anderson, I believe that is Nick Anderson with the ball, gets it to Penny. This is the again, you have to love this matchup. He needs to drive on him, put him in the paint, back him up. Tim Duncan has to come help, and he does, but he fouls. Dang. Okay, Penny Hardaway goes to the line, trying to put the Magic up by, well, now we'll have a chance to put him by 1 because he missed the first one. 35 points for Penny tonight, though. Second shot is up, and he makes. All right, Magic up by 1. 1:08 on the clock. Let's see how this one finishes out. They really should be going into Tim Duncan every single time. He's been dominant, and they do go into him, and he's doubled. Gets it to AI. Wide open 3. Please make this. Cha-ching! Thank you, sir. 2-point ball game. 53.4 seconds on the clock. Magic call a timeout. We'll see what happens coming out of that. All right, Penny Hardaway with the ball coming out of the timeout. Looking for something. His team down by 2. He has been the big... Oh my gosh, that is... You gotta... Yeah. You have to make this. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, Penny has been the player to go to, but in that case, you got to get it to Big O. I mean, going up against Allen Iverson, he has a huge advantage, and he takes advantage of it that time. Coming out of the timeout, we're back to tied. It's all squared up, 43 seconds on the clock. I really would love to not go to a third overtime, because I don't want our boys to be tired heading into the finals. So let's finish this out, all right, guys? Okay, AI with the ball. Takes a screen from Derek Coleman, I believe. Yes, Derek Coleman. Keeps driving, doing whatever. He's playing hero ball, and it works for him. It's Allen Iverson. Of course it does. Allen Iverson hits a shot. I don't even know what to call that shot because it was not a very good shot, but it doesn't matter because Allen Iverson was that good. Philly up by 2. Magic call a timeout. All right, 28 seconds on the clock. Magic inbounding the ball. Penny Hardaway with it. Every time he should be backing down Allen Iverson at this point. He's just, okay, the screen, okay, he gets the screen. Oh, come on, help. Help! No help. AI cannot get any help. It's a tie ball game. We're going back to a timeout. Jeez Louise. Okay, tie ball game, 20 seconds on the clock. They can hold this for the last shot, which I think is probably what they'll do. There's no timeouts left, so might as well as try and take the last one and get out of this with a win. He's going to start going to work. Look how wide open he is. Oh my gosh. Wow. I think that might have been too early, though. Magic are going to have a chance. 6 seconds on the clock. Penny driving. Is he going to put up a 3? He's going to go for the win here. Oh, no, he thinks about it. He lifts. It's out, rimmed out. Philadelphia are your winners. They will be going on to the NBA Finals, where they will face the Minnesota Timberwolves, who I believe they played 2 years ago. So a rematch of that matchup. Tim Duncan versus Kevin Garnett. Allen Iverson versus Stephon Marbury. Derek Coleman versus Christian Laettner. Ooh, scary. All right, let's see how it goes. Most people would see this Minnesota lineup and they would be scared of, Stephon Marbury, Kevin Garnett. But me, there's only one man on this team that makes me afraid, and it's Christian Laettner. If you know, you know. All right, let's do this. Mr. Laettner has given us some scares, but fortunately, the Philadelphia 76ers find themselves up 3-0 here in the finals. Let's see if we can finish this out. All right, after the whirlwind that was the Eastern Conference Finals, fortunately, the NBA Finals much, much easier. We're going to win this going away very easily. I mean, this is what, a 15-point game? Did I do my math right? I'm very bad at math. But yeah, so 15-point game, 1 minute to go. No chance that the Timberwolves get back into this one, especially if Isaiah Ryder's going to miss those shots at the rim. All right, I will see you when the confetti drops. We finally won one, baby. And there you have it. The whole team puts on a show tonight. Philadelphia are finally your NBA champions. They've been in the finals 3 times in a row. They finally pick up a victory. You love to see it. Great news for all you Allen Iverson fans out there. I mean, I guess it's bad news because you didn't get to draft Tim Duncan and turn it into this little dynasty we have here. But in this save, of course, you finally get to win a title. Let's see if we can make it 2 for 2 in the 5th and final year of this save. Oh my word, who is that? Is that supposed to be Larry Brown? When did that man eat Larry Brown? Apologies, okay. Is that Eduardo Nahara? Turn around, please. Let me see the back of your jersey. It is. That's Eduardo Nahara. I can spot that man anywhere. Okay, for real. Let's get out of here. Let's get into year number 5. All right, as you can see, the team has not changed very much. I mean, Derek Coleman has gotten a little worse, but otherwise, we're pretty much exactly where we were last year. Of course, we won the title, so does it really matter? Let's see how our 5th and final year go. In year 5, Tim Duncan averages 22.6 points, 13 rebounds, 4.8 assists, and 2.3 blocks en route to yet another first-team All-NBA selection. However, there has been a change at the top because the Sixers are the 3 seed. They're bested by the Wizards and the Bucks, and we'll be facing a very familiar foe in the Orlando Magic the first round. Hopefully, we can make it past them once again. No dramas in round 1. The Stars make quick work of the Magic. Now it's on to Ray Allen and the Milwaukee Bucks. Duncan and AI ran out to a 3-game lead, but now the Bucks have brought it all the way back to a Game 7. A matchup with the 8 seed New Jersey Nets is waiting in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see who wins. Unfortunately, kind of a downer to end the save on. I mean, we're going to go into the future. We're going to go a lot quicker, but the Sixers just get blasted here in Game 7. Milwaukee up by 10 with a minute left to go. I guess this one's over, y'all. Yeah, Milwaukee walks away with it. They'll be going to the Eastern Conference Finals. The 76ers are going to be going home. I guess we'll see who wins this championship, and then we'll move on. And it is our old foe, the Timberwolves, sweeping the Nets to win themselves a title. So that's the end of the 5-year experiment. Now, let's speed things up, see how the rest of Tim Duncan's career would play out. Time to wrap this bad boy up. It is the end of Tim Duncan's career. As you can see, of course, he made the Hall of Fame alongside Chauncey Billups and Peja. You know, his numbers started to go down as we went through. I mean, you can see him here. It was pretty fine. He did go ahead and win 1 MVP, make 13 All-Star games, and win a Defensive Player of the Year. He actually won the Defensive Player of the Year and the MVP in the same season. I believe that was, 2007 with the 76ers, which was the other time they won a title. So the Sixers won 2 titles with Tim Duncan. Then Duncan leaves, he goes to the Nets, and Philly wins again. So Philly gets 3 titles in this save. Duncan, unfortunately, does not ever get another title. Kind of really doesn't really do much. In fact, outside of that 2007 season, I'm pretty glad that I skipped a lot of this because it was pretty boring. But at the end of the day, he makes the Hall of Fame, has a pretty good career. Really quick, I'll show you Keith Van Horn. Also made the Hall of Fame, 7-time All-Star, 3-time third-team All-NBA player, but just like in real life, was never able to win the title. But, I mean, I think this save was pretty successful. I mean, we got the City of Brotherly Love a title. That's all you want at the end of the day. Am I right, Philly fans? All right, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Thank you.